where the Bronx thing comes in, if you guys didn't know. Anyways, what I'm saying is that after almost 3 years of practicing, I realized I didn't want to do it anymore, y'all. It wasn't for me, and I realized, hey, I'm living a lie. This is not what I really want to do. I did this to please my family, to please my mother, to please my teachers, to please my mentors. And then I said, no, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just going to walk away from medicine. And people were like, what are you thinking? Even when I come here and I try to tell Swedish people, this is what I did. They're like, what? No, something bad must have happened. I'm like, no, I just walked away. I did what I wanted to do. No, you can't. How could you spend all those years studying? And yeah, I said, dude, listen, I'm a grown-up. I do what I want to do. This is how I'm not part of the matrix. I've never been part of anybody's matrix. I've always had my own head to myself, very strong. I always go against the grain, right? If I want to do something, I don't care what the masses say. I'm going to do what I got to do for me. And I'm so glad I walked away from medicine, because when I was there, I was good at what I did, but I was living a lie. It wasn't for me. And so I walked away. And so before I walked away, I know there's something in the hospitals. You have the doctors, the young doctors who are there, and then you have their mentors, which are called attending. So they're like your bosses in the hospital, trying to steer you in the right direction as you get better and better as a doctor, right? And so my attending told me that I would never make it, y'all. He told me basically, if you walk away from medicine and you don't practice medicine anymore, your life will be pretty much shit. And that what can I do? I mean, I spent my whole life in academics, you know, what possibly can I do with them? I'm like, dude, I'm talented. I have things I know that I can do, right? And he's like, he discouraged me, y'all. I left his office and I was just like, I'm doomed. I didn't go into depression, but of course I felt badly for a long time, for years. But I didn't let that stop me, because I knew that I had something in me that would pretty much reveal itself. And it did, all right? And people might think, oh my God, you were a doctor and then you became a what? You became a jump rope champion? Okay, long story short, yeah, I became a jump rope champion. I got really good at what I did. I trained myself to become the national champion, then the world champion, regional champions. And then I said to myself, I'm not just going to jump rope like that. I'm going to turn my talent and my win into a business. But first, before I turn into a business, let me train other kids and other adults to become just like me. Just like me. So I became extremely good at what I did. I was always good at business too. So I turned my talent into a business. And then after I turned it into a business, I opened up 2 gyms, 2 jump rope gyms. This is the very first of its kind. Nobody has ever done that before. And also, when you think New York, you think jump rope, you think double dutch. Never done double dutch in my life. Never. That's not what I was good at. I picked up a rope at age 38. I was in the gym, and what happened was, the way it started for me was I was doing my thing. You know how I like to jump rope. And one of the managers, the bosses of the gym said, you know, whatever you're doing there, can you teach it to people in our gym? I'm like, but I'm not an instructor. They're like, well, we don't care. Because people stand there and they look at you for hours and they want to join, but they don't know, because they know this is your own workout. So long story short, and I'm always making my stories long, but it's just to tell you that people told me that I wasn't going to be this and I wasn't going to be that after I left medicine, because they were scared. They would be scared to do something that I did. All right. And I don't know, because I always have plan B, C, D, and E, right? Which they didn't know. So I decided to turn my talent into a business, and not just a business that creates joy and happiness, both for young and old, girls and boys, men and women, all over the world. Not only did I create my gym, 3 gyms, all right? 2 on Long Island, 1 in Manhattan. Not only that, okay? I decided, you know what? People all over the place, they're selling these ropes that I don't like. So I'm going to make my own ropes. I'm going to custom make ropes based on my client's personality or a girl. Like, the thing is though, because most of my ropes were sold to women and girls, right? So I wanted to make my ropes beautiful, custom made, not generic ropes that are like flying every place. I cut the ropes perfectly to their length, and if they say I like this color and that color and this combination, I would spend the time to make perfect ropes for each of my clients by hand. And so that's why my fingers never look nice, because I take time to make these ropes with love and dedication and just precision, right? Because I take pride in my work. And my jump rope I sold thousands of ropes over the years. Thousands of ropes. Thousands. Not hundreds, thousands of ropes, okay? So I turned my passion and my talent into my own business. And this is the kind of thing I'm trying to tell all my students, right? I know Sweden is a different animal altogether. It's not the United States where you can just pick up a grain of sand and make a business out of it. Sweden has these rules and regs where you can and can't do certain things. In the United States, pretty much everything goes. I mean, if you know that you're good at something and you have a passion for it, you go for it, hon. You go for it, and you can make a lot of money if you know what you're doing and you know how to market yourself and you know what your niche is and all that. So, and that's what I did. And I'm grateful for that. I came to Sweden with that intention in mind, but I got lucky. Always shout out to Kendi, who was a teacher at what's her name? Kazi. She was a teacher at Husby God School, and she saw me on Instagram. She saw the stuff I was doing with children, whatever, and she told me, Lucy, you don't know me, but I've been following you, and I noticed that you are really good with children, and you would be a great teacher. I'm like, teacher? Oh, no. I don't think I'm that good with kids, with being a teacher. She said, yes, you can. Long story short, she got me an interview with Magnus Duvnas, who's the director at Husby God School, and then that interview went really well. He offered me the job right there as a teacher. But I told him, I promise you to give you good results, but you also have to let me run a jump rope program after school too, because I believe this program will do wonders for kids like it's done in the United States. You know, he took a chance on me, y'all, because that's not really the Swedish way. You know, it's always, Swedish people, they look at you with the side eye, always suspicious of what you're doing, and they're always doubting and criticizing. Magnus was like, yo, I researched you, I see what you've done in the United States. You're pretty much, a strong, powerful woman, and I think you could do a great job with our kids at the school. I'm gonna hire you. Period. And that was that. And that was 2017 when I got hired. So, knock on wood, 1, 2, 3, it's real wood here. So far so good. I think that I'm doing an okay job, maybe a little bit more than an okay job at Husby God School. There's so much more that I can do, so much more that I can provide the students. But the very first thing I want to tell you, if you guys are online right now, all right, I want you to think about what talents you have, okay? If it's writing, if it's speaking, if it's basketball, if it's whatever talent that you have, I want you to think about making that talent, just blow that talent up. See bigger than where you are. Don't just say, oh, I'm going to be a doctor, whatever. If you want to be a doctor, what kind of doctor? And what do you want to do for the world? Not just to get money, but what are you going to do for others? You understand? So that's where I'm at. This is why I guess a lot of people would coin me as a motivator, a motivational coach, what have you. I don't really coin myself as that, but I think all these years I have worked under that title without actually calling myself that. It's because I do motivate people, women, men, girls, boys. I do motivate others to be the best that they can be. Why not? Life is short. You got something that God gave you. You better do something with it, though. Enrich the world. Make the world a better place to live, and then build your business around it. Build your legacy. Leave that legacy for your kids, for your family. You understand? And so that's what I'm all about, honey. Period. All right, what time is it? I've been talking a lot. It's 2:15. I gotta head on back, finish packing, because our cab's coming to pick us up. So, but I wanted to catch a little bit more rays before I left, because I know Sweden is kind of cold right now, you know what I'm saying? But then again, You know, we got that glowing sun going on the skin. All right, y'all. I'm wishing you a wonderful day. I want to say hi to all my students. Hi, Yosan. Hi, Esma. Hi, Rada. Hi, Sarah. So many of my students are in here. Yes. Hello, hello. You guys are still listening to me? You know I can go on and on. Yo, I need some lip gloss. What's up? Did you see how this wind is like bananas out here? It's like bananas. With bananas or not, honey, I got to have my lip gloss. Let me tell you something, y'all. You'll never see me wearing no other makeup, if you want to call it a makeup. This right here, I live and die for lip gloss, honey. Okay, just for you to know. Some people like to use sleep with your lip gloss. Of course I do. This is a little pink. What happens is after a while it kind of melts into your lips and it becomes like a light pink color. Right now it looks kind of bananas, but it's okay. Yeah, my birthday is in my birthday is in 29 days, y'all. Facts. I do expect my students to give me some lip gloss, period, because you know your teachers gotta look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm only kidding. Hi, Malak. All right, so again, to my students, getting back to the serious topic, whatever talent that you have, don't allow anyone to tell you that you can't do something with it. Just because they can't do it doesn't mean you can't, right? And who's to say you can't? Only God above knows the future. Not your mother, not your father, not your sister, your brother, definitely not the people around you who tell you you can't do it. There is nothing that you cannot do, you guys, okay? Nothing. All right, obviously you can't change your color from white to black or black to white. I mean, there's some things that are truly impossible, but I'm saying if you have a talent and if you have a passion for something, please do not let anyone tell you that you can't based on what they think. All right, even if you do it and you fail, so what? At least you did it. You should give yourself a thumbs up for having attempted. All right. But never give up, honey. Never give up. If you believe in something, go for it. Because somehow, some way, God will put certain people in your path to make it happen for you. I promise you. I am the living proof of that, y'all. Living proof. No way in heck could somebody, oh my God, tell me that I was going to be in Sweden. Oh my God, no way. I would never leave New York. Right? I'm a die-hard New Yorker, hardcore. I take a bullet for my city. You understand? But here I am in this country, right? I'm living a great life, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Facts. And I have been blessed all the way around. And so I don't take my blessings for granted. So I'm saying to you, the reason why I'm here, yes, Almighty God, shout out to Him, but also my hard work in laying down the puzzles here and there got me here to what I really wanted to do. I never knew that being a teacher, I don't know, teacher, motivational coach, whatever you want to call it, I never thought that that's something that would have fulfilled me more than being a doctor. What happened was, I think I got caught up in other people's expectations for me. I thought if other people are happy for me practicing as a physician, that would make me happy, and that's what happened to me. And then I realized that into the third year of practicing medicine. So, and there's so many people out here who try to like shade me. They're like, trying to say, oh, why aren't you a doctor? But you see, when they say that, you have to understand what happens there. I realize that they say that because, let me start walking. They say that because, number one, they wish they had that opportunity. Number two, they, in their hearts, are afraid of what would have happened to them if they decided to walk away. I understand. I can see the fear in their face when they talk to me. And also, I don't know. I hate to say jealousy, because jealousy is a weird thing to say about people. Jealousy, I don't know. I don't like to say people are jealous. That's why. I just think that people have their own fears that they project on you. And when they do that, they try to put you down, try to shade you, try to come up with excuses as to why you did something. And, you know, all sorts of nonsense. I'm a grown-up, and I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. I don't worry about what people have to say about me. I do me. I've always been that way anyways. But more so in Sweden, because I just find that Swedes are extremely critical of people like myself, right? Extremely critical. If you're different, and if you've done something that's really off the mark, off the cuff, that they will find a way to say something real like critical about you. So I've learned over the years here that it's not my problem, it's theirs. I'm an American. I'm a proud Black American Caribbean woman, and I take shit from nobody. 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 And that's facts. And so if you're going to come at me with criticism, you're going to get it too, right? If you're going to come at me, I'm going to come back. I'm going to clap back in Lucy B fashion, which of course I do a lot, but I'm fine because I am who I am. People can have their opinions about this and that, but if you're going to come to me with blah blah blah, Lucy B is going to give you blah blah right back in your face, and that's something they can't deal with. So y'all all know me anyways. So back to what I was saying to you guys. Just remember, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do this and you can't do that. There's no such thing as you can't. Keep trying until the door is open for you, okay? That's what I want to tell you guys. And in 2022, I am actually putting that challenge out there to all my students, all right? Focus on what you're really good at and see how you can blow up your talent, okay? Blow it up. And that's it. All right, y'all. Now I'm gonna say hola hola. I am heading home to finish packing. I will see you students next week, right? Class is when? The 11th? 10th? I don't know. All right, let me just say bye to everybody, because sometimes I forget. All right, I want to say bye-bye to everybody. Yes, my hair is bananas. It's very windy out here, but that's okay. I like that messy look anyways. Yeah. So thank you so much for listening to my long rants and stories. But Lucy B is Lucy B. Foolproof, 100% real, except this hair. No fake. Vodka proof, 100% all the way. It's either you love me or you hate me. There's never anybody in between when it comes to me. And believe me, I got a lot of haters out there. A lot. And guess what? Thank you. The more you hate me, the more I rise and elevate. And that's facts, honey. I love that. All right. Yeah, and that's why I try to tell you kids, when you guys get into drama with friends in school, I'm like, why are you getting all upset for? If they're talking about you, if they said something to you, or said something about you, so what? Let them talk. What you guys have to realize is that the minute you give somebody the silent treatment, you don't react, you don't say anything when they're talking about you, you start making them a little crazy. I'm telling you. They're like, well, how come she didn't say anything back? How come she didn't react? You make them crazy. And that's the perfect way to get back at your haters, okay? Keep rising, honey. Rise to the top by saying Jack. Let them talk. Because eventually they will hang themselves, guys. They will hang themselves. They'll come right back to you. Or they'll hang themselves. Meaning, right, whatever they give, they're going to get back. Hanging themselves means karma, honey. Karma. All All right, and karma will come for everybody who does wrong. Also, good people get good karma too. Don't forget that. So let karma do its work and get on with your life. Period. All right, y'all. Make it a great day. This wind is just messing up the look. For sure. All right. All right, guys. Love you. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, be well. If you can see some of the sunshine here, I'm sharing it with you. It's still really windy though. All right. This walk from the apartment to the beach is a good walk. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. All right. Peace out. Hey, Dora, and bye.